What is going on, everybody? Hope you are having a great day, or whatever time it is. I hope it is great for you. Right now, for me, it is 7:46 a.m. in the morning, and I am filming this ACTIVETRACK test, or well, the ACTIVETRACK test I wanted to do for the third time because they got messed up the other two times, so I had to throw away all that footage because I'm dedicated like that. Today, we are going to be basically testing out the ACTIVETRACK capabilities. Once again, I have one ACTIVETRACK video, and we're also going to be testing out the extended battery plus, which is this one right here with no markings. That's how you can actually tell. And right now, let's see what the weather is. Sorry for the car engine that popped on. Right now, this is what the weather is like, and that actually would bode well for a battery test like this one, because the fact of the matter, well, ACTIVETRACK / battery test, because there's tons of different lighting out here, as you can see right now, as well as it's pretty cool, so it should keep the battery cool. Anyway, let's get it right on to that test. Okay, so let's get this drone up in the air. And I'm gonna have it start tracking me. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so we got this thing tracking me now, and essentially I took so long to get this set up because one very annoying thing with the RC2 is the fact that it asks you to calibrate the compass like every 2 seconds. It's the most annoying thing, and I hated it with the Air 3. I hate it with this drone, and I thought DJI would have fixed it. But anyway, let's get on to this test. So this should be a good one. Like I said, there's a lot of different kinds of light right now, and the OA sensors are not actually infrared sensors, so I think they're just cameras, if I'm not mistaken. At least that's what they are on the Mavic 3, which is why that recent update, forgot to press the record button. That recent update lets you see out of them, so we're gonna see how they fare. Now, you'll probably notice that I put that there was a crash in the thumbnail of this video, and there was. Technically, that was the second take I did while trying to do this test. However, I forgot to hit the record button like I just did, and you know, with the second test I did, I had my DJI mic on my collar, and basically the well, my beard kept like scratching against it, and that was like too much feedback, so I didn't want to do that. And right now I'm just testing out the new ACTIVETRACK that comes with the Mini 4 Pro, which allows you to kind of track in any and every single direction, like truly. Mavic 3s have had it. However, well, some older drones have had it, but that wasn't true 360-degree tracking, because technically you could only do like right diagonal, back right diagonal, and you had to stay in one direction. This, all you have to do with this little circle thing right here that you see on the screen is trace the path, let the drone do its thing, and it's so cool. So I'm gonna get pretty dynamic with this test when I can. I also want to say thank you to everybody that has supported this channel in reaching over 2,000 subscribers. Never really thought I would get that far when I first started this, but you know, with encouragement, I can't speak. With encouragement from my wife, you know, to start the channel, as well as the support of everybody who watches the content, I appreciate it. All right, so now we're coming down into sort of the little valley over here. I want to definitely see how it fares. Hopefully those people that were in front of me are like far enough. I know it's an unavoidable thing, but I kind of hate seeing, not hate is a strong word. I dislike seeing other humans, because then they start to ask questions sometimes, or, you know, I'm just like, no, I'm doing a test. On the flip side, I also want to say or address something in reference to my first ACTIVETRACK test with the Mini 4 Pro. And that was the fact that certain people had the audacity, I'm gonna say that, audacity to basically tell me how to do my own video. Like, one person was just like, you know, oh, you need to stop breathing so much or get in shape. Another person was like, oh, this video would be better if you turn around and walk. For those kinds of people who are wildly uncomfortable by the things I do in this video, I have two solutions for you. Find an architect, get him to build you a bridge and get over it, or don't watch this video. It's literally as simple as that. I am not obligated to make anybody feel comfortable. I'm here to provide information, and I think I do that in the best way possible right now. And, you know, it's my right to do whatever I want with my videos. And it's not that I'm opposed to changing things. However, I'm gonna do that within a reasonable amount. And I'm not going to apologize for being a flawed human like the rest of us are. So anyway, I just wanted to say that. Sorry to, you know, have to say something like that or kind of set another tone like that. I know, why is there like a folding table right there? What the hell? Was there like a merchant in the woods I could buy weapons from? Video game reference. Oh man, sorry. I guess I'm talking too much. I don't know. I just find certain things to see. Thought maybe someone was probably also doing like WWE Woods Edition, jumping off tables and slamming people. Anyway. All right, so we're coming up on what used to be sort of a darker area, but all the leaves have fallen off of the trees, so it's not nearly as dark as I would have liked to see how the sensors fare. But I do kind of want to get a little bit more dynamic with the active tracking. So let me see if I can. And it's a pretty tight area, if you can like see, or it doesn't look tight because of the wide angle, but it's pretty tight. So Mini 4, let's see if you can avoid that tree to the right of you. And okay, cool. Granted, I probably should have done that while walking, but what can you do? My aim is not to crash my drone for anybody's entertainment. It's just to see how good these sensors are. Okay. Also got to watch out for bears here. This is called Bear Creek, and there have been certain bear sightings. All right, what are you gonna do? Track me from the side? Oh, okay. So that was good. It actually saw this tree because I didn't. Let's have you track me from the front and not go into the tree. Okay. So it's a little, whoops, almost hit a tree right behind it. It's a little weird to me with the ACTIVETRACK. the drone just sort of goes upward first and then comes down sometimes. So I gotta get this thing behind me. Sorry, y'all. That's what happens when you try to get a little too complicated. You know what? Let's track from up here. Then I'll bring it down. Okay. Oh, it lost me. Okay. It's definitely not going as planned. All right, can you follow me now? All right. So sorry about that. The plan was basically to have it track me from the front because I've done this trail with it tracking me from the back and everything. And remember, this is doing obstacle avoidance with only 4 sensors as opposed to, I think, 8 on something like the Mavic 3. So kind of wanted to see how it would fare if it was doing it from the front, but probably have to do that a little bit later. And I don't want it to hit that tree. And it almost did. Literally inches away from that twig. So, oh, people are coming. Yeah, see, these erratic movements are kind of what I'm like really worried about, but I definitely want to do something here because this is where the drone actually crashed last time, which I will show right after this. Sorry, I'm being extra careful because there's a tree right in front, so. All right, ACTIVETRACK, go. Let me see if it's gonna try and turn behind me. No, I don't want you to do that. All right, I think I got what I'm trying to do down. So let's see what happens here. Yep, literally almost hit the same exact tree. Or maybe it was a different tree. Probably a different tree. But either way, let me show you guys this. So see, right here, that little branch, it almost clipped that, so I had to stop it. So yeah, let's see what happens. All right, gotta set up the tracking again. Okay, so it does those trees. Maybe it's just my lack of understanding. Yeah, see, like why? Maybe it's because it's losing this GPS signal, I don't know. But again, the point is not to crash the drone, so let me see what I can do. All right, I'm not gonna touch the circle this time. Yeah, like, okay. So I'm not crazy. I gotta show you all this. Basically, I'm trying to have it track me from the front. And maybe it is my lack of understanding with this, but this bunch of trees over here, it literally was about to like swing over and kind of hit those. So I don't want it to do that, which means I'm just going to have it track me from the back for now. Maybe I'm trying to get a little bit too complicated and I need to take some more time to understand this new ACTIVETRACK. All right, and I am definitely gonna turn around for this part because, like I said, my drone crashed somewhere along this trail. Oh, maybe that tree branch, I don't know. All these tree branches kind of look like tree branches to me. But here we go. All right, so I think it's safe to say that it's gonna get through here. Nope. What the heck are you doing? All right. Well, I guess maybe it's because of the ambient light, the lack of it. It's because of something, but basically the drone is like flying off really, really quickly into like the side of things. It's like it wants me to use DJI Care Refresh. It's like, I know you bought that protection, homie. I know you want to pay us like $79. Or maybe it's less than that. It's probably less than that. And this admittedly is a very hard trail to do this test on. There are a ton of trees. And you know what else it could actually be? Hold on. Let me stop for a minute. Because there's another part coming up. Ah, okay. I think. Yeah, I think I figured it out. I had the height set to 2 feet with this new ACTIVETRACK feature. I thought I set that to the lowest, but I guess I did it. All right, so this tree branch in front of it, how are you gonna fare with that? All right, cool, you did that. Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. Sorry, people. Let me say people. May not always be guys. Did say that I was gonna show the last time it crashed, and here that is. So what happened was pretty amazing, actually. It clipped the tree, one of those trees back there, and then essentially it, and I kid you not, it literally uprighted itself, like, if that's the word. It clipped the tree, fell out of the air, and before it hit the ground, it did like that anime character thing, like anime character gets like beaten so badly, almost drops to the ground, and then basically like just started flying right up again. I think it was pretty amazing, and I've seen someone say that in another video. I just didn't, I thought it was a fluke, but no, DJI has kind of engineered this thing to make it so that, like, if it hits something and the propellers are not broken, I guess it can like start spinning the propellers and level itself off and start flying again. It was pretty cool. Okay, let us get a little more dynamic with this flight after I pass these trees on the side. And I forgot to say this whole time, but you're definitely going to want to peep the battery life, because, you know, with, oh man, wait to get up this hill. All right, there's another human coming. You know, those scary beings you meet on trails mostly. Yeah, so with the Mini 4 Pro, the battery life has been diminished a little bit. It's understandable because you have the OA sensors now, all four, working much harder. You have much more power coming out of this drone. And sorry, just paying attention to where this thing is actually going. All right, that was nice. That was nice. Nice. Yeah, so the extended battery, if you can get it, is essentially what I'm trying to allude to. I think it's definitely worth it. It's gonna give you 2 minutes less flight time than it did on the Mini 3 Pro. And you know, when conditions are not optimal, that can go down significantly. So I would definitely get it. If you're in the UK, I know that there's a huge amount of controversy right now with how you know, the weight limits, the distance and all that go. So I don't know if that battery is available there. If anybody from the UK or outside is watching this, I'm not familiar with the laws there. I only operated in the Part 107 in recreational flight here in the US. So let me know down in the comments if you can get that battery. I'm interested. If DJI sells it now. But as you can see, I think this battery is pretty worth it. Especially in the right conditions. Like this with 40 degrees. Those are deer tracks on the ground, okay? And those are dog tracks. Now, if I see a big track, I'm going back. Because one, I've never encountered a bear, and two, I don't have any Pokeballs, so it's not like I can catch it. Oh yeah, so you saw just now that it was saying battery is almost dead. Let's have you track me from the front as you slowly do it. But stopped it from going down. We are in the red right now, so I think this flight's coming to an end. I also don't know where the heck I am. I've never done this full trail, so hopefully I can get back down easily. I kind of wish DJI's RCs had haptic feedback of some sort. And I understand it probably might be jarring when you're using the controller, but it would actually be good for something like this new ACTIVETRACK, because when you trace that circle, you get no feedback. So I don't know where it stopped or anything. And there we go. We have a little siren going off. So let's see, and I want you in front of me actually, so when you land I can just run over and catch you. I lost my train of thought, but just let this ride out. Ooh, this is my thumbnail. This is my thumbnail from our review, which I'm hoping to have come out on the same day. All right, so now it's basically forcing me, or forcing itself to land. Just gonna let it, even though it's over the grass. No, you get from over the grass, come on. Okay, so there we go. We are at 10%, which is pretty good. That battery lasted pretty long. I don't know how long I've been recording, but yeah. That is the ACTIVETRACK test number 2. Show you all some of the scenery around here. So, based on, you know, what I can surmise from this test. Oh, darn, I'm gonna have to go the other way. It's like a cul-de-sac over there. All right, cool. But yeah, basically, from what I can surmise from this test, the Intelligent Flight Battery Plus is definitely worth it. You know, it's just going to give you that little extra bump in battery. So like I said, if you can get your hands on one, do it for sure. Now, ACTIVETRACK. Someone said this a long time ago. ACTIVETRACK seems like a very secondary feature to DJI, but I think I have to agree. And I don't know if it's because of the type of sensor they're using or if it's because of software. I don't know, but I feel like this drone could have done better even in darker situations like the one I was in. Like, this is not complete low light at all, you know? So it's like, I felt like it should have seen those trees. I definitely felt like it should have seen those trees. You know, trees are gonna, the darkness of the trees are basically gonna contrast. I'm gonna stop right here, just pan around. the darkness of the trees are basically going to contrast every single thing out there. And I mean, maybe I'm thinking about this in the wrong way, let me know. But yeah, I thought that it just could have done better. Anyway though, I don't want to ramble too much. That has been my second ACTIVETRACK test. So I hope there was something to learn from this video, as always. You know, if you are thinking about getting a Mini 4 Pro, I will leave some affiliate links down in the description, as well as other relevant videos I think would go with this one. Of course, with the affiliate links, if you do decide to purchase from Amazon, that is at no cost to you. I do get a little kickback from it, and that does help this channel. Yada, 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 you know what I'm about to say, I think. But yeah, other than that, that is pretty much it for this ACTIVETRACK test. And I am going to get my camera, my Sony a7 IV here, and hopefully get a decent thumbnail out of this. We'll see what happens, especially with that sky. Anyway, thanks for watching as always. And wherever you are in the world, have a great day, great afternoon, a great evening, or a great night, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.